This time I'm not gonna choose someone out for being an idiot. What a blessed day. Roach, you weren't there a second ago. Oh yeah, I think we have to turn in this quest now. Nope. I think we just crossed a bridge, kinda. So, I kind of totally like went over my head, but as of recording this, like, Ghost of Tsushima is going to be out in like 11 days. It's like, oh fuck, yeah, that's a thing. We gotta finish up the games we're playing so we can solely focus on Ghost of Tsushima for a bit. Alright, I don't know what this path is trying to get me to, but I'm just gonna go around the whole entire estate. Because the estate is pretty much closed off. Okay. I think it fixed its course. Really shouldn't rely on the... really shouldn't rely on this as much. Like, when Ghost of Tsushima comes out, the pathing system and all that doesn't technically exist. Kind of follow the wind and stuff like that, which is going to be kind of interesting. I'm excited. Also, we have our first community goal on Twitch, if you guys haven't noticed. You guys can put your hard-earned peaches into use now, and see if you guys want a true samurai playthrough for Ghost of Tsushima when it comes out. It's all up to you guys. It's all up to you. Because if not, I'll probably dabble in both stealth and pure combat. Kind of go a little 50-50. I think 50-50 sounds generous. 50-50 sounds good. Yeah, if you guys don't know, when it came to total reliable delivery service, I had an extra key, an extra PlayStation key, and I checked my friends list. I was like, okay, who would not have this game, and who would probably maybe play this game, and possibly with us? When it came down to it, it's like, okay, Ren probably already has this game, but for the PC, so we're not gonna give it to him. I probably should have asked him. So I didn't give it to Ren Camo. And then we don't have Mega on our PlayStation friends list. Mega.
Come on.
And Zombie doesn't have a PlayStation, so we can't give it to him. So the final option, which wasn't the last option, but the final option was definitely Generaldo. I think he would have definitely appreciated it, and he did. So I kind of hope he plays with us in the future whenever we play some totally reliable delivery service. Let's avoid the neckers. No more! No more, I say! Get out of here, Hithy. Are we in disposal? And I wonder why Mega isn't on our friends list. I want to see what games he plays and seeing if there's any trophies that we could totally destroy. That's another thing I like to do, is I actually like to have people on my friends list, mainly just to compare and say, okay, what's their favorite game that they haven't platinum yet, and completely platinum it before they do. Because I had, this is technically my second PlayStation account. My first PlayStation account had like, I think it was like 50 plus platinums on it. and sadly has just gone to the thresholds of time and space. So I have no clue what happened to that PlayStation account. So sadly, it's gone. Good thing about that PlayStation account though, I never bought anything digitally. So anything that was tied to it was physical PlayStation games. So I think I'm good. I think I'm safe when it came to like anything tied to it. It just sucks to like let go of pretty much those gaming trophies. Because my new account, which is just Amatory Knight, it's pretty sad if you ever look at my trophies list. It's like, yeah, there's the completion rate and everything is just god awful. Ever since I picked up streaming and doing a bunch of other shit. That doesn't look like a basilisk.
Interesting basilisk you've got there.
Course it's interesting. Won't see a beast like this anywhere near here. They spawn only in the wild wastes of Zerrikania, from eggs laid by cockerels.
Cockerel eggs, you say?
Yeah, and what cocks they are. Lift their rumps like brood hens to other cocks. Eggs laid by such a cockerel must be brought to hatching by 101 venomous vipers. Then the young basilisk pecks its way out.
Huh.
This basilisk is interesting.
It's freaking out.
It's exactly like a wyvern. Young one, and ill-fed at that.
You talk nonsense, sir. This here's the most truest of basilisks.
Right, what do I know? I'm just a witcher.
Hold on now. If that's no basilisk, but some wyvern, what did I pay for? Give me back my con cheat.
Brave soldiers, don't push, or it'll...
Oh, shit.
Watch out!
Okay.
The cage was as
Yeah.
thick as the basilisk.
I guess we're done with that. Where's the guy? Where'd the guy go? I think he, yeah, I think he ran the fuck off.
Grey boy, calm down.
Yeah, the guy's gone. The guy fucking bolted. He is gone from existence.
Giddy up.
Honoring the father.
Well, good thing they never brought it in the town. That thing would have had a field day.
You know Gerard? Fell from the hills outside town. Brought sheep cheese to market.
Is it true elves make soup out of
Alright, old grid. We're about to turn this in. Boo, 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 boo. Alright, you nerd. Ugh.
Stay out of my way.
Wild one.
What's all this kicking? Erin's got to turn and mix from time to time.
Personally, I like getting good.
What are they doing?
Playing. Overgrown wains, you see. Have you any children, Geralt?
None.
Oh, yes. Forgot witches is sterile. Well, don't just stare at me. Tell me what brings you.
Oh, we can play Gwent with him, I forgot.
Your band. Chosen some interesting specimens.
Interested? How so? Common carousers and roughnecks. Every last one.
Where'd you dig them up?
Some have been with me ages. Others I gathered on the road. And a few found me themselves. Their company for drink and sport, at least. And ever since I began travelling with them, my old enemies have sat quiet as moles.
First time I've seen a saber like that. What's its origin?
A fear. It was a gift. Any soft-armed craven can hang a blade from his belt. Prance about feigning danger. But my saber's a promise. If I reach for it, heads will roll. Mere sight of it quells the urge to duel. In Shaber's eager to face Olgierd von Everegg, the infamous outlaw.
My medallion seems to think it's magic.
It thinks, eh? And I think you've never seen a better weapon.
Keep wondering how you turned the Ophiri into a beast. The more I think about it, the more I'm sure it was no run-of-the-mill curse.
This professional curiosity, or nosiness as common as the clap.
Desire to improve. Information could prove useful down the line.
In the future, you under the delusion you'll complete your tasks, live happily ever after.
Remains to be seen. So for now, admit it. A mage helped you, right?
Give you a hint. You're not the only one to fulfill wishes round here.
O'Dim transformed the Ophiri? It was your wish?
Nay. It was my doing alone. But you're right. It was no ordinary curse. Though I'll say no more. A curse I uttered in a moment of rage, with no thought to it actually taking hold.
Tell me, how'd you meet the Ophiri you turned into a beast?
Aren't you a nosy one?
What's it matter? You like to talk about yourself.
That I cannot deny. Ophiri was a Dauphin on a voyage through lands unknown, to learn of their cultures and customs. He fell for a lass. As it happened, this woman was already important to me. But at the time, I was naught compared to a noble from a foreign land. So her parents promised her hand to the Ophiri, though she loved me. If you'd only seen his feeble attempts at charm. When she asked why he travelled disguised as a common merchant, he said he was like the frog from the fairy tale. One kiss from her, and he turned into a prince. Wanted to be a frog. Became a frog.
Listen, Gwen.
You ever play Gwent?
An immortal demands you fulfill 3 wishes, and you've the gall to propose a round of Gwent.
Afraid to lose? No problem. I'll find someone else.
Believe that's the worst wind-up I've ever heard. Lay out your cards.
Alright. I don't think I got any new cards lately, so we good. Let's see. Let's see what he does first. So he has a spy card. Aha! That's why I like to get spy card for a spy card. Trying to remember. I don't remember how you get more detail on a card again. Alright, here we go. Here's it. Discards. Discarded playing kills the strongest cards on the battlefield. Oh, there you go. Okay, and he passed. Can't really play that one. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I'll have him win that one. Alright, let's try and play this as smart as I can. It's got those stupid freaking monster cards. Hey, you passed? Okay. Okay, so far so good. It's got a squirt. Oh, fuck. Well, okay, that kind of works actually. Well, look what we have here. He's got the toad card. Oh, you passed already? But you have one more card in your deck. Fine. Insult the injury, I guess.
Shite. Not much I detest more than losing. Well, my congratulations. This card's yours.
Thanks, nerd. And he gives the toad.
Vladimir sends his love.
You spoke to him? Impossible.
Did more than that. Fulfilled your wish. And talked to him extensively. Curious what he had to say? Fulfilled your wish. Your dead brother had himself one more day like those of old.
Very easy to say. But have you got any proof?
I do.
Vladimir's hand is unmistakable. You've done well, Witcher. Is that all? Or have you something else?
Gonna work on getting you Bersodi's house next.
Best of luck. Enjoy.
Alright. Dead man's party completed. Now we need to do open sesame. Oh, that's... Why is it near my horse?
Take it easy.
Get away from my horse, you pig.
Giddy up.
Let's see. See if there's anything I can sell.
What can I do with you for? If I ain't got it today, say the word and I'll have it tomorrow.
I haven't played Gwent with this dude.
Wanted to play cards. Doubt we need to wait till tomorrow.
Sure thing, buddy. I think the Toad card is specifically monster deck. So So once again, I get another card that's just freaking woo-wee, buddy. Still has that shit card. Oh boy. Oh, he's already passing? Sweet. I'll play my 2 spy cards and I'll be done. Oh, you know what? And the cool thing is, I can play 1 card to beat that hand. Just to make sure I give him some pressure. And also, I get a card because I won. This guy's gotta be sweating in his britches. I'm just gonna play my cards down the line. Yeah, this guy is kind of fucked. Not gonna lie, this guy's kind of in a shitty state. Ah, this guy himself. Revival card. I wonder. It'd be kind of funny if I can revive anything. Oh, that wasn't a revival card. Whoops. Still beating him in points, though. Yeah, we got this in the bag unless he has a horn card. I'm not seeing that horn card anywhere. Yeah. Insult to injury. Beat him in 2 rounds. Oh, poppycock.
What can I do with you for? If I ain't got it today, say the word
Ah, I
and I'll
got
have
a
it
Chrome's
tomorrow.
card. Okay.
Let me see.
Yeah, I
Might
think
make
I'm still
something.
pretty poor when it comes to the crown collection we have. We're pretty low on the crown deposit. And this guy can't afford anything. This sucks. Son of a bitch. Oh, we got 15,000 crowns, so maybe, just maybe, we can buy a few things during the auction. I'm not sure though. I forgot how many crowns you need for that to like
So,
buy everything at the auction. We're not gonna be able to do it though. That I think of anyway. I'm not sure. I have a feeling we won't. Well, at least enjoy ourselves.
This the Brasotti Brothers auction house?
Seems it. Private Kleiner, you're on duty. Need I remind you, fraternizing with civilians is not allowed.
purpose of your visit?
Just curious. Redanian army regulars, right?
Lance Corporal Václav reporting. And this bloke's my subordinate, Private Kleiner.
Careful you don't piss yourself out of excitement.
You say something, soldier?
Not a thing.
Shouldn't you be somewhere? There's a war on, you know.
We was transferred here. All official. Written order 76 CWX. Mission, guard the auction house. Priority, high. Top, in fact.
Borsodi fella knows his way about the court. Helps the high-ranking sell their war booty. Gets protection in return.
Private Kleiner, that's confidential military information.
Any of the owners home?
Meaning the one and sole owner, the esteemed host Borsodi? Aye, he is.
Need to talk to him.
Order 76 CWX is clear. Auctions only open to folk with invitations. Writ out in their names, plain and simple.
Gonna let that hold you back? Come on.
Afraid you're out of luck. Order 76 CWX also held that Lance Corporal Václav stick a broomstick up his arse.
Kleiner! Need
Guys, I'm going to mute my mic for a second. Lars using the mixer.
A superior.
Who have we here? Geralt, the Witcher of Rivia.
Vimy Vivaldi, the banker from... Actually, where are you from?
Matters little, mate. Gold knows no boundaries. What's all the fash, Corporal Václav? Are you squabbling with my pal Geralt?
Master Vivaldi, sir, your esteemed associate, he weren't invited to the auction, and I've...
But I plough and have been, and he's coming with me. In you go, Geralt.
But my orders...
Fuck your orders. Need I take this up with the sergeant? Ha! I thought not. Now, stand to attention and shut your giggy.
Oh, the lads will be rolling back at the barracks.
Sut it! Now march! Round you go! 1, 2, 1, 2!
Appreciate the help.
'Twas nowt. I've always had a mind to see into old pals and clients.
Business with you's a pure pleasure, Vimy.
The dear departed wifey claimed the same. Ah ha! Folk are assembling. Auction's about to start. Time we went upstairs.
What did folk come to bid on? Any idea?
All kinds of valuables. Rare weaponry, exotica. But I've got my eye on a selection of canvases by the master portraitists of the Maribor School. Van de Neuve and Longendijk.
Well, well. Never knew you to be a connoisseur.
Of course I'm not. It's all muck and rubbish to me. Point of fact, I'll just wrap 'em in paper and lock 'em in the vault.
Why in the world do...
What do you mean, why, Geralt? I've got to diversify my investments, didn't I?
Could have sworn the Borsodi's auction house was in Novigrad.
It was, but they moved it. You see, Radovid offered Horst a preferential tax rate. 0%.
Huh. Pretty much unbeatable.
Aye. And I've nae seen a purer example of the benevolent state.
Actually, I'm really just here to talk to Horst Borsodi.
Oh, might be more of a problem than you'd expect.
Because?
An awful hermit, that one. Not a wee bit like his da, Melitele keep his soul. But Horst is like to show his head during the auction. I'll introduce you then.
Be mighty indebted to you.
Think nothing of it. Only if I collect on loans and promissory notes. All right, up we go.
Egg,
Alright.
white gold, and mother of pearl,
So,
as
let's see.
incense, sold to Madame Vue.
Zerrikanian spears. Excellent adornments for any parlor wall. Good to know.
Get out!
Goblet of fire.
Goblet of
What it is.
fire.
A giant's. Or maybe a Jotun's.
Jolton.
from the collection of the mage Aramis.
Damn it. Where's that delivery?
Codex Redaniensis. Sole surviving
Oh.
copy.
Just again.
Beautiful. But first blow would shatter them.
Fabergé egg, white gold, and mother of pearl with topaz insects.
Okay.
Madame
Aggressive harky silk trimmed with amethyst beads. Have a starting price.
Auction won't start for a time yet, it seems.
Vimy, this is a banquet.
Aye? And?
I detest banquets. Vacuous conversation, food portions fit for a mouse, drinks that taste like piss.
Ah, it won't all be bad. Let me introduce you to some of my most interesting associates. Old hen there is Countess Mignole. Wager you'll have plenty to blather about with her. Prick in the corner's Hilbert. New coin, that one. Came into a right fortune playing Gwent. Ah, there's Yarmir, art dealer. A purer snob I've never known. But he knows paintings like no other. So, ready to chat someone up? It's not fitting for us to stand here like knobs.
We gotta talk to people. Cool.
Oh, smell it, Geralt. That's the scent of... Yaramir, might we trouble ye a wee spell?
Greetings, Vivaldi. Who's this?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
I thought you might have a blether with us. About the paintings on the block today.
Ah, sniffing for a quick turnaround as usual, are we?
Pot calling the kettle black, I'd say. Do a lively trade in canvases yourself, my friend. True.
Yet first they delight my eyes, whereas you treat them as mere promissory notes. The only arts that interest you are those culinary. What about you, Witcher? Do you know anything about paintings?
Realize this might be hard to believe, given my crude-looking mug. But yeah, I know a thing or two.
Truly? We ought to see what. Do you know our friend Vivaldi is in possession of 5 canvases by Van der Nobe? Yet he cannot distinguish them from landscapes at 5 crowns apiece.
I shan't pretend it's otherwise.
Yet for you, my dear connoisseur Witcher, that should present not the slightest problem, so do tell which of these is the handiwork of Edward van der Nobe, the master from Maribor.
Well, shit.
The battle piece, if I'm not mistaken.
You err deeply. I bid you adieu.
What a jackass.
Ah, fuck him. Typical aristocrat. I've grown accustomed. Funny. Duke Clivet declared...
Talk to the Countess.
Greetings to the Honourable Countess. Madam, allow me to introduce my dear friend, Geralt of Rivia.
Witcher of the School of the Wolf.
Forgive me, but have we had the pleasure?
No, but your guild is unmistakable. Your medallion.
Take note, Geralt. Countess Mignole is an eminent collector of Vitaminaica.
What now?
All manner of objects related to the witcherly profession. Swords, gear, medallions.
Mind if I ask how the Countess became interested in us, humble monster slayers?
I've some pleasant associations, dating from my oh-so-distant youth.
Didn't you say such things, Countess? You look right fetching to me.
That's very kind, Master Vivaldi. But apart from my Veda Maniaca, I also own a number of mirrors.
Your most prized piece, what would it be?
An armor element. An antique. School of the Wolf. From 1234.
Classic. Is it up for sale?
I fear not. It's a memento. One of great sentimental value.
But perhaps the Countess has got other Witcher curios she's willing to part with. Or acquire. Perhaps he could trade. I'd charge 5%. A modest, transaction fee.
Vimy, never seen anyone so good at laying their mitts on coin that clinked within earshot. But what the hell? See if we can't make a deal.
Oh. See if we can sell her the ass ears. Sell anything lesser. Those are 3% lesser. Keep those. Mm, 5%, 10%, 2%. Cool. Let's see what you're selling, girl. Viper armor. Shit, that's expensive.
Does the Countess have her eye on anything particular today?
No, but Horst Borsodi insisted he would put up something that would be of interest.
Did he happen to say what it was?
No. Oh, you know what he's like. A walking enigma. On another topic. Master Geralt, I was wondering if you'd be willing to help a lady in need.
Depends on the nature of the need.
Oh, it's quite the trifle. I stepped out onto the balcony a moment ago. I dropped an earring while there. I couldn't find it. It must have fallen through the floorboards. Perhaps you, with your cat eyes...
Not a problem. I'll go right away.
I shall be much obliged.
See you in a minute, Vimy.
Where could it have gone?
Some spilled wine. Nothing else. There's no earring out here, is there?
None.
Maybe the Countess would care to explain what this is about, all jokes aside.
Forgive me. God, this is so embarrassing. Do you know Vesemir? He was a tinge shorter than you, wore a mustache.
Do I know him? Man taught me everything I know.
What? How is he, if you don't mind my asking?
Don't mind at all. But before I answer, I also wouldn't mind knowing how you knew each other.
Oh, I've told no one. Not ever. But I suppose I owe you an explanation. It was the winter of 1234. A beast prowled the streets of Oxenford. A Fleder, I believe. A contract was issued, a notice posted, and a Witcher appeared. Vesemir, of the School of the Wolf. He came through our estate, tracking the beast. Our eyes met. Something sparked. I wrote him a message, asked my governess to deliver it. He visited, under the cover of night, night after night. On one such occasion, my father heard something. Vesemir had to flee. So quickly, he left behind his gambeson.
Ah, the first piece. The start of your collection.
Yes, but also the end of our love. Father had an arrest warrant issued, then quickly married me off. I was fortunate. My husband died young, leaving me a sizable fortune. And thus, I have lived on memories.
Afraid I have bad news.
Oh? Please tell me, did he at least die like a witcher?
No. He died like a hero.
There is that. I thank you for tolerating a decrepit madwoman so elegantly.
Please don't say that.
I am old and I am wealthy. I may say what I please. And now, be so kind and leave me to my thoughts.
Huh. All so tall, you'd think the room was full of horses.
He's checking out the girls.
Halbert! It's been years. Allow me to introduce you. Geralt of Rivia.
Enchanted.
Pleasure's all mine.
How's it? Got your eye on any sparkly bits today?
Not really. I buy what strikes me fancy. I need something right sumptuous for me walls just now. Nilfgaard. I get it right?
Excuse me?
Your Gwent deck. It's Nilfgaard, innit? Come on, admit it.
Well, prefer Northern Realm.
Not a bad deck, Nilfgaard, but I'll take the Northern Realms over it any day.
Ah, understood. A patriot.
You ought to know, Hilbert. Geralt here's a positively superb player. Superb.
We got a minute before the auction starts, so... Nudge, nudge,
Play
wink,
some
wink.
Gwent.
Maybe around.
Sure, why not? Ooh. Well, if we have a chance to win it, might as well deal it.
Suppose it's not whether you win or lose. Sure, I'm game.
Brilliant. I'll lay my cards out.
Naturally.
Right,
Geralt,
Vince, don't
maybe
fuck
have a
this
wee
up.
word.
What is it?
Well, mate, since I brought yous together, I do believe I'm owed a share of your winnings, if there are any. 10%. I find this fee of sorts, you can.
Pretty clear now why you wanted us to meet.
One cardinal bit I've
He
learned
just
in
wants
my
to
trade,
get money.
friend. Coin dinna stink. So, what'll it be?
Well, you did help with the guards at the door. All right. 10% of any winnings is yours.
Any chance for a 15?
Don't push it, Vimy.
He's trying to, like, haggle.
All right. Game on.
All right. Let's see if we get a good hand or not. Oh shit. Well shit. It's not the best hand, but we have some spy cards. Ah, he has that same spy card. God, it's like everyone has that fucking spy card. Ooh, well thank you. Pretty shitty spy card, but hey, I like it. We're just gonna keep playing spy cards. That's awesome. Oh, that cheeky son of a bitch. He's gonna have to play a couple cards to beat that score, so man, force him to play more, or he's just gonna pass and he's gonna give me the point. Yep, still didn't help him. Yep, he has to play a few more. So as long as he's at least one card under me, I'm perfectly happy with that. Why is he doing that on his second round? What the heck? Oh, because he can afford to... Huh. Okay. Sure, buddy. You just gave me an extra card. That's all you did, dude. Is this gonna be? I think I might win. The thing is, he still has a nasty, probably still has a nasty hand. Might even have a horn card too to get those both 20s. Waiting for him to have an execution card. Thing is, I don't want to play any like super strong cards until I get to play my dragon here. I should. I don't remember. Yeah, it's close quarters, so can't really use them yet. There he goes. He's playing his close quarters cards. Try not to do it just yet. Wonder if he has an execution card. No. Alright, play that. Destroy those. And he's in bad shape. Yeah, completely bad shape. Woo, we get that profit. And Vimy gets his 10%. Better be happy, dude. Yeah, the guy had no chance in hell to win. Unless he had like 1 or 2 execution cards.
Unbelievable, I don't buy it. You cheated, you must have, something. Hexed me or whatnot.
Oh, I'd be careful with the gab, Hilbert. Afore Geralt takes a mind to demanding satisfaction.
You give it to him, you damn midget. You bearded pinchfist.
Oh, interest will be a right bit higher when that bugger next comes round asking for
Oh, he is gonna give us the muns? Prick.
Esteemed ladies, honorable gentlemen, the auction will begin shortly. Take your places, please.
Ah, at long last. Come with me to the fore. I won't see much elsewise.
Alright, the auction has begun, or is about to.
Vimy, listen. Forgot to ask you, how's this auction going to work?
They'll bring out 3 lots to start with. Once they've sold, or not, there'll be an intermission. Horst Masodi will probably appear there. That's when I'll introduce yous.
Counting on it.
In the meantime, have you got a budget? You prepared to beg?
Of course I will. Went to the trouble to sneak me in here. I'd be an ass not to take a stab.
Ha! Knew the bug'd get you.
Esteemed ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I hereby open the auction. Ladies and gentlemen, lot number 1 is a brass figurine from the collection of the infamous Count Romilin. Rumour has it the figure harbours a treasure inside. A rumour one may prove or disprove solely by destroying the beautiful bauble itself. Starting price? Quite the bargain at 50 crowns. Any advance? With Master Hilbert at 100. To Countess Mignol, now at 150. Do I hear 200? Might I have an advance? The white-haired gentleman enters a bid of 200. Do we have 250? 200 once? Twice? Thrice? Splendid! Countess Mignol bids 250. Do I hear 300? My, this is lively. I've 300 going once, going twice. Do we have 350?
Wow, you're rich. I'm just a witcher.
300 thrice, and sold to the white-haired fellow. Lot number 1, the mysterious brass figurine. Proceeding now to lot number 2. A canvas by the young Novigrad artist Van Rohe, Starry Night over the Pontar. Charming piece. Truly a bargain at 20 crowns. Ladies and gentlemen, 20 crowns, it's practically naught. Yes, the gentleman with the cat eyes, at 20. Do I hear 30? 20 going once, going twice, going thrice? Sold!
Yeah,
Van
it's
Rohe,
20.
Starry Night over the Pontar to the gentleman with the cat eyes. Lot number 3, ladies and gentlemen. A true rarity, scarce as hen's teeth. Spectacles. A frame of gold, mountain crystal lenses polished by the tiny dexterous hands of the gnome masters. Once the property of the famed hired assassin known as the Professor. Starting price of 200 crowns. Anyone tempted? Gwent Maestro Hilbert offers an advance of 50. Do I have 3? My, haven't we livened up? 300 from Yaromir Ivanovich Zaitsev. Going once? Twice?
350.
Incredible! With the white-haired gentleman now, good folk, at 350 crowns. A generous offer indeed. Any advance? 350 going once?
I'm catching the
Going
girl's eye.
twice? Sold! Invaluable spectacles to the white-haired gentleman. Exceedingly glad they'll be useful. May they serve you well, sir. Oh, the excitement. With the 3 lots behind us, we'll go to an intermission. Amenities abound. Please partake. We'll resume shortly.
I think I might actually have enough crown.
Oh, Geralt, look! Horst Masudi! Come on before some other cocksuckers steal him. Just, well, don't expect a warm welcome. Greetings, Horst. Allow me to introduce a dear friend and associate, Geralt of Rivia, who
comes uninvited.
Forgot my manners. Forgive me. The teaching at Kaer Morhen, well, etiquette wasn't high on the list. Scandalous.
That's plain to see.
got the distinct impression the two of yous started off on the wrong foot. Perhaps we should raise a toast to...
What's one like you want from one like me?
Right. Let's dispense with the niceties. Maximilian Borsodi's house. Gotta lay my hands on it, whatever it...
What? Where did you learn of it?
Gentlemen, no reason to lose our composure. Raise our voices.
I ask you, where did you learn of it?
Whoa, come on now.
Where?
From Olgierd von Everec. Name mean anything to you?
It does.
Guards, escort the Witcher out. And he's not to enter, not alone, not hand in hand with Hierarch Hamelfart.
Honestly, he asked a question. It were a simple inquiry.
One more word, and I shall move my accounts to the competition.
Sorry, mate, but...
No reason to trouble the guards, Horst. I'll go willingly.
I don't recall giving you a choice in the matter. Kick his swiving mutated ass out.
What a dick. Oh, do I get my earnings? Come on, man.
Your swords, master. Law says we're to return them. Law don't say when, though. So we'll do it, aye. Just after we beat the singing shite out of the honourable gentleman.
Mm-hmm. Gathering place for the elite, truly. Come on, lads. Let's loosen our muscles a bit.
Bugger's going down!
Come on. Let's beat the shit out of him. Ow. Well, that wasn't too hard.
Law says if you see someone hurt, you should summon a medic. Law doesn't say how fast, though, so you can sit tight a while.
Seems true what they say. Sword or no sword, a witcher brings gold.
Not in the mood for your peasant wisdom. Who the hell are you?
If all goes well, dare say I'm your partner.
Don't need any partners.
Oh, I don't know about that. No chance you'll lay your hands on Max Bosodi's house alone.
How do you know I was looking for the house?
I was at the auction. Disguised, of course. That argument on the topic was hard to miss.
Get to the point, if you can.
To get this house, you need to get into the vault. And there's no way Horst will let you in there out of the kindness of his heart.
A heist? Don't like that idea one bit.
Got any others? Find the herbalist, lives near Oxenfurt. Ask for some yarrow extract. You'll know why you've come.
If this is a trap of some sort.
Be seeing you.
Thing is, he's suspicious. So the house isn't really a house, or is it a house? Is it a house inside a vault within a house of a house? Ooh. Kind of forgot what the house was. It's like I actually kind of forgot. I'm trying to remember if it was an actual house or was it something else. Oh, we'll find out very soon.
Long live it.
Lara cooked up something and now I'm like intrigued on what it would be. It's like, I wonder what Lara cooked. Ooh, that's a huge ass swarm of birds. Something says I should have probably just rode Roach. Oh, it's a boar. Or is it a boar? Shit. Oh shit. Oh, come on, man. What?
Bolt between its ribs. It was being hunted. Something went horribly wrong, though.
Fallen knight assholes. Oh yeah, 1 second. Dig me. Oh, fuck, that didn't do anything. Oh yeah, it's because they're freaking shield users. Asshole! Oh shit, I can't move. I'm stuck. There we go. Let's take out their armor.
Not good.
Asshole. I put my sword away, damn it. Can't see.
That's enough of that. Busy spot. Lots to do.
Okay, yeah. Let's meditate for a second. Let me pick the damn thing.
Huh. That was rather efficient.
That all you got to say? I saved your life.
We'd have disposed of that rabble easily.
We?
Aye, aren't we precise? You know what I mean. Now, are you here to trade or not? Hmm?
Oh yeah.
Wouldn't happen to have some yarrow extract.
I do. In the back. Follow me, please.
Oh, guess he went down there. Da-da-da.
You've come. Good. Remains to be seen. Aim to tell me something, I think. So talk.
How do I put this? We share a goal. We both need to get into the Borsodi's vault. Both want something that's in there. Why not pool our strengths?
Sorry, but what exactly is yours?
I have a plan. Spent the last year working on it. On paper. Time to set it in motion. You one I can count on.
Come on. I don't even know your name.
What's that matter?
Matters because you're clearly hiding something. Not just from me, either. Wouldn't be sitting in a cellar in this shithole otherwise.
We've all some stain on our conscience. But I've not asked for your hand in marriage, just for your help in a heist. We break in, each take what we need, and then go our own ways.
Try to trick me anyway, anyhow, you won't go anywhere. You know that? Because I'll take your head off right where it meets your neck.
I'm aware of the risks. So, now that you've threatened me and all, are you in? Or are you not?
Before we go any further, you even know what Max Bersodi's house is?
I know it's in the vault.
Didn't answer my question.
Neither of you. Willing to help with the heist, or not?
The vault. What's in there for you?
Something that was stolen from me.
Ought I go to the City Watch, tell them a crime's been committed, not organize a heist?
I've tried. Repeatedly.
I see. Cheated by the system, wronged by the world. Doesn't matter. What did they take?
List to take a good while. So I'd rather change the subject. You in or not?
I'm not a thief.
It's opportunity makes the thief, Witcher. I speak from experience.
Talk.
20 Redanian soldiers guard the auction house, day and night. Patrols walk in circles around it, and here, past this corner, barracks.
Brute force is out. Gotta get in quietly.
Exactly. Not the simplest thing, though. Main entrance, armored door. Windows, dimeridian bars. But not a fortress out there without a weakness. This one's no different.
Patience happens to be my weakness, so dispense with the dramatic pauses and talk.
Beside the house stands a tower, from which we can enter the attic. We can't hope to enter the tower from the street on account of the patrols, but there's a window 60 feet off the ground. No shutters, no bars. We've got to get up there and sneak across to the auction house, then down the stairs to the cellar. Crack open or blow off the vault door, and voila!
Not all bad, except sounds like a lot of work for two.
I'm fully aware of that. For this to work, we need 2 more accomplices. One to scale the tower, drop us a line. The other to open the vault, a safe cracker or a demolition specialist. I've already identified some promising candidates. All we've to do is select and recruit the best among them. Also your job. I'd prefer to remain largely out of sight.
Assumed as much given your hood. Anything else?
Aye, but that's among the details, which you will learn just as soon as you declare.
Don't really have any other options. So be it. I'm in. But on one condition. No one dies. That clear?
As the great son of Nilfgaard. How about we knock back around? Toast a mutually beneficial relationship.
Rather get to work. What comes first?
First, you have to assemble a crew. And then, there's the Redanian patrols to cull a bit. Too many wandering round. We could get noticed.
Break-in artists. Tell me about them. Assuming lack of vertigo to be the first requirement.
Precisely why my favourite's Eveline Gallo. A circus artist known better as Yerman. Just now performing with her troupe somewhere near Oxenfurt. Her specialities: rhythmic gymnastics.
Breaking and entering.
Not officially, no, but I've compared the route her troupe's taken with a list of the most audacious thefts in recent years. A perfect match. Highly doubt that's a coincidence. But if she's reluctant, we've another option in Hugo Hoff, alias Beef Patty, a halfling.
Think he's fit? Pudgy face. Doesn't really match my image of a criminal.
You'd be surprised. Hugo's notched up more break-ins than you felled monsters. More importantly, 2 years past, he nicked a gold-plated cot from the roof of the town hall in Novigrad. So, yeah, word has it he's holed up in Oxenfurt in a house near the Novigrad gate. Be careful. He's modest in sound, but apparently wicked dangerous.
All right, opening the vault. Who do we have?
Let's start with the fact that one of them's a dwarf. Casimir Bassi, native of Mahakam, a specialist in controlled explosions. Folks say he could blow Novigrad to the high heavens with but a pinch of saltpeter. Vault door for him should be a cinch. The Problem is, Casimir apparently hung up his detonators some time ago. He married, sired some littler ones, and settled in the village of Alness. My plane turned us down.
Any options?
Quinto, the North's most famed safecracker. Arrest warrants out on him in Kedwin, Lyria, Angrin, and Kavir. Sadly, he got nabbed a few days back by one Hans of Sidaris, a prick mercenary. As far as I know, his troops made camp east of Oxenfurt on the right bank of the Puntar.
So I'd have to rip one from his cozy home, the other from a cozy cage. Need to think about it. What's this about culling the patrols? Told you, no one dies.
Easy. I don't want anyone's death. Just need some folk to be temporarily indisposed.
Spit it out.
You've got to approach the garrison's cook. Convince him to spite the soldiers' nosh with something to keep some of them bedridden. 1 in 2, let's say. Wouldn't want to raise suspicions.
Know the formula for a potion that might do the trick.
There. See? Brew up a bit of that. Hit the town, find the cook, then convince him to do you a favour. I don't know, cast a spell, toss him some coin. You could also use your fists.
All right, I'm off. Got a bit to do.
As do I. Get it all done, and we'll meet back here.
What then?
Then, we'll bugger horsed up, down, and sideways, all together,